Come on, man. You're too slow, Ryan laughed, tossing the basketball back at me. You'll never beat me if you keep moving like that. I caught the ball, panting. I wasn't even trying. You're acting like this is the championship. Emily sat on the bench, smiling with that calm warmth that always made me feel like the world was steady. You two are ridiculous. It's just a game. Just a game. Ryan smirked. Tell him it's life or death. He needs the motivation. I dribbled, shot, missed. Ryan groaned loudly, raising his hands like he'd just seen a crime. Bro, it's embarrassing, he said. I laughed, even though my cheeks burned. Whatever. You act like you're in the NBA. Emily shook her head. He just wants attention. Don't encourage him. Ryan leaned against the fence, flashing that cocky grin. Hey, attention keeps life fun. Isn't that right, Em? I noticed the way he said her name. Too casual, like it belonged to him. Emily just rolled her eyes. You're impossible. I didn't think much of it then. It was just Ryan being Ryan loud, playful, and always pushing boundaries. Later, as we walked home, Emily slipped her hand into mine. You look so serious out there, she teased. I was trying not to embarrass myself in front of you, said. She laughed, light and soft. You could never embarrass yourself. Not to me. Ryan walked beside us, hands in his pockets. Don't listen to her. I've seen you trip on flat ground. That's embarrassing. I shot him a glare. You're just jealous because she's on my side. Emily squeezed my hand. Of course I am. Always. At that moment, I believed her. That night, we sat in my room. Emily sprawled across the bed with her phone while I worked on my laptop. What are you writing? She asked. Lyrics, I said. Trying to put something together for the showcase next month? She smiled faintly without looking up. You're always writing, yeah, and you're always scrolling, I teased. She chuckled. Touché. The silence stretched. I looked at her, wondering why her smile didn't feel as bright as it used to. You okay? I asked. She blinked, surprised. Yeah, why? You seem distant lately. She set the phone down. I'm just tired, that's all. Ryan's voice suddenly cut through from the hallway. Yo, you two alive in there? Or did you die of boredom? Emily sat up quickly, brushing her hair back. We're fine. He opened the door without waiting. Good, because I'm starving. Who's buying pizza? I sighed. You only come over for free food? Ryan grinned. And your charming company. Emily laughed louder than I expected, almost forced. I brushed it off, telling myself I was imagining things. The next weekend, we went to the beach. Ryan carried the cooler, Emily spread out the towels, and I tried to keep everyone happy. Best idea you've had in weeks, Ryan said, cracking open a soda. I needed this. Emily stretched out, sunglasses on, hair catching the sunlight. It feels good, doesn't it? Yeah, perfect. Ryan tossed a frisbee at me. Stop staring at her and play. Emily laughed again. But this time it felt sharp, like it wasn't meant for me. I ignored it. I told myself I was overthinking. That night back home, I asked her again, Emily, are we okay? She looked at me with a puzzled frown. Why do you keep asking that? Because I feel like you're far away. I'm here, aren't I? Her voice carried a hint of irritation. I don't want you to just be here. I want you with me, she sighed. You worry too much. Not everything has to mean something. Ryan texted me right then. Bro, tomorrow's game at my place. Don't be late. Emily glanced at my screen. You two are like an old married couple, she joked. But for the first time, it didn't sound funny at Ryan's place. The jokes and laughter felt heavier, like they were covering something up. Want a drink? He asked Emily. Sure, she said, smiling easily at him. I watched the way their eyes met. Too quick, too familiar. Hey, I said, forcing a laugh. You're spoiling her. She'll expect that from me. Ryan shrugged. Maybe you should step up. Emily laughed softly, but she didn't look at me. The words stung, but I swallowed them. I told myself it was nothing, later on the way home. Emily walked a few steps ahead. You're quiet, she said. Just tired. She slowed, slipping her hand into mine again. Don't overthink. You know I love you, I nodded, holding her hand tightly, as if that could keep her from slipping away. The truth is, I didn't want to see the cracks. I wanted to believe we were unbreakable. I wanted to believe that Ryan was still my best friend, that Emily was still mine, that laughter still meant joy, so I ignored the distance. I ignored the half-smiles and half-dashed truths, because if I admitted what I felt, that something was shifting, that something was wrong, then the illusion would shatter, and I wasn't ready to lose everything. Not yet, asterisk. I never meant to find out. I wasn't looking for proof. Not really. But sometimes the truth comes crashing down whether you're ready or not. It started with a text I was not supposed to see. Ryan had left his jacket in my car. His phone buzzed inside the pocket while I was grabbing my keys. I shouldn't have looked. I know I shouldn't have. But the name flashing on the screen, Amelie, pulled me in like a trap. I opened it. Can't wait to see you tonight. Don't tell him. My chest went tight. My hands shook. My breath stuttered in my throat. I didn't want to believe it. I called Emily right away. Hey, where are you? She hesitated. At home? Why home? My voice cracked. You sure? Of course. Why are you asking like that? I stared at the message again, my vision blurring. Because I just saw your text to Ryan. There was silence. Heavy, suffocating silence. Emily, I whispered. Please tell me I'm wrong. She finally spoke, voice low. I think we need to talk. I drove straight to Ryan's place. The whole way there, my heart slammed against my ribs, my head spinning with every memory of us laughing together. Every night I thought we were safe. When I walked up to the porch, I heard voices inside. Emily's laugh. Ryan's voice, soft, too soft. I pushed the door open without knocking. They both froze. Emily's hair was a mess, her cheeks flushed. Ryan stepped back like he'd been caught stealing. My stomach dropped. You. My voice was hoarse. You're together. Ryan's lips parted, but no words came out. Emily stood, panic in her eyes. It's not what you think. Not what I think. I laughed bitterly. Emily, I just walked in. I'm not blind, Ryan finally spoke, barely above a whisper. Bro, listen, don't call me that. My words cut sharper than I meant. You lost the right. Emily reached for me, tears brimming. Please, just let me explain. Explain? My voice shook. Explain how my girlfriend, my everything, is with the one person I trusted most. Explain how the two people who promised me loyalty stabbed me at the same time. Her lips trembled. I didn't mean for it to happen. Didn't mean? I snapped. You texted him. You planned this? Ryan stepped forward, guilt in his eyes. I didn't want it to go this far. I turned on him, rage boiling. But you let it. You let it, Ryan. You looked me in the eye every day, called me brother, and all the while you, my voice cracked. Why? He couldn't answer. He just stood there, fists clenching, jaw tight, like silence was easier than the truth. Emily sobbed. I was confused. I thought maybe I confused. I whispered, You weren't confused when you kissed him? You weren't confused when you lied to me. Don't you dare tell me this was confusion. Her tears fell harder. I still love you. Love. I laughed hollowly. You don't destroy someone you love. The room spun. I couldn't stop shaking. Memories flash, Trayan sharing jokes, Emily holding my hand, the three of us inseparable. Now it all felt poisoned. I staggered back toward the door. I can't breathe in here. Emily rushed forward. Please don't leave like this. We can fix it? Fix it? My voice rose, raw. There's no fixing betrayal. There's no coming back from this. Ryan finally spoke, tone heavy. I messed up. I know I did. I glared at him. You didn't just mess up. You took everything I trusted and burned it. He lowered his head. I never wanted to hurt you, but you did, I whispered. You both did. Emily's voice cracked. If you just give me a chance, I shook my head. No, You had your chance every day you lied to me. You chose this, she sobbed, covering her face. I didn't mean to fall for him. I clenched my fists until my nails dug into my palms. Then why didn't you walk away? Why didn't either of you stop? Ryan swallowed hard. Because we're weak. Honest at last, I muttered bitterly. For a moment, no one spoke. The silence was worse than the shouting. Their guilt hung heavy in the air, and my rage pulsed like fire in my veins. Finally, I exhaled shakily. You know what hurts the most? I would have forgiven almost anything. A fight, a mistake, even a lie. But not this. Not the two people I trusted most tearing me apart together. Emily stepped closer, her voice desperate. Don't throw us away, please. I backed away. You already did. Ryan lifted his head, eyes red. If you hate me, fine. I deserve it. But don't hate her. I stared at him, disbelief flooding me. You don't get to defend her. You don't get to act noble now. You destroyed us both. Emily collapsed onto the couch, sobbing. Ryan turned away, jaw tight, fists clenched. I walked to the door. My chest ached, my throat raw, but I knew I couldn't stay another second. I paused at the doorway, my voice low but steady. I hope you both remember this moment. Because I will. For the rest of my life, Emily whispered. I'm sorry I didn't look back. Sorry doesn't erase betrayal. And with that, stepped into the night. The air outside was sharp, almost cruel against my skin. I sucked in a shaky breath, my body trembling from the storm inside me. My world had just ended, but somewhere deep inside, past the pain and the rage, something stirred. A strange, cold clarity. I wasn't the same person who walked into that house. I had broken, yes. But in breaking, I was awake. I'm here, Maya said, sitting on the edge of my bed like she could hold me together by folding into my space. Stop looking like you're about to fall apart. I let out a laugh that sounded wrong. I'm falling, May. I'm falling all the time now. She reached for my hand, then grabbed my fingers. You don't have to do this alone. I don't want to be a burden, I said. You already are trying to be one. Clinging to silence, she snapped, gentle but firm. Talk to me. I told her about the jacket, the text, the door. I told her how Ryan didn't answer and how Emily cried and how the world tilted. So he left his phone, Maya said. And you saw the message. I didn't mean to see it, I said. It was there in his pocket. It pulsed like a lie. She nodded. You did the right thing coming here. You need people who tell you what you already know. Do I? I asked. Or do I just want someone to confirm that everything I loved is gone? Maya's face tightened. You loved them. That doesn't mean you're weak for grieving. It means you're human. We sat in silence. Rain tapped at the window. Later, Daniel texted me. Practice tonight? Bring the guitar. I stared at the message until the words blurred. Daniel, Maya asked, reading over my shoulder. Is he that kid from class? Yeah, I said. He's persistent. You should go, Maya said. Distractions are allowed. I don't know what I'd play, I muttered. Play the truth, she said. Even if it hurts. I went. Daniel's garage smelled like oil and old pizza, and he was already strumming when I walked in. You're late, he teased, without looking up. Traffic, I lied. I wasn't sleeping anyway, he grinned. I can tell. Your eyes look like you stayed up thinking about the wrong people. That's obvious, I said. He stopped playing and looked at me full on. Talk to me. Not about the song. About you, I swallowed. I walked in on them. Daniel's jaw tightened. Jesus. It's a mess, I said. My chest feels hollow. Then play it, he said. Write the hollow into something you don't understand, I said. You weren't with them every day. You don't know how it feels to wake up and want to tell someone and have them be lying about loving you. He sat forward. Try me. For the first time, I told someone the whole thing, not filtering for pride. I said the small things, hands that lingered, jokes that sounded different. The way Emily smiled at Ryan like he had the map to her mind. Daniel didn't flinch. "That hurts," he said. "But it's honest." "What if I can't write from honesty?" I asked. "What if everything is noise now?" "Then write the noise," Daniel said. Noise can be music. Noise can be a story. Noise can be a wall you climb. We worked until my fingers cramped and my throat went raw. He taught me a chord I couldn't get at first, then a progression that felt like a pulse. I sang like I was pulling teeth, but the sound was mine. Between songs, he told me stories about his own Scroopstimes. He dropped the ball, failed auditions, friends who disappeared. "You survive it because you keep picking up the guitar," he said. "How do you always seem okay?" I asked once, laughing weakly. "Because I'm not," he said. I fake it for long enough to trick myself into moving. That made me laugh harder, and the laugh felt like a clean break. After practice, Daniel walked me to my car. "You're not fixed," he said, "but you don't have to be." "Thanks," I said. "For the chords?" "For listening. Bring the song to my place tomorrow," he said. "Let's see what we can do with it." As he left, Maya called, asking if I wanted dinner. I said yes, suddenly feeling the sting of hunger that wasn't just for food at the table. Maya watched me eat without pressing. "How did it go?" she asked. "It was good," I said. "No, it was something. Daniel's not the kind of friend who walks away." Maya smiled. "Good, keep those kinds," he said. "To write the noise," I told her. "To make the hollow into something, then do it," she said. "Don't let them be the only thing you think of." That night I lay awake, fingers tapping the sheets like they wanted to play guitar. I thought about the way Emily had said, "I still love you," as if words could glue bone. I thought of Ryan's silence. I thought of Maya's hand and Daniel's persistence. I hated them both, and I missed them both. But Daniel's garage had given me a small fire, and Maya had given me a steady hand. They didn't fix me. They started something. Over the next days, my friends filtered in like slow medicine. Maya forced me to go outside sometimes. Daniel sent song ideas at odd hours. I found myself replying, then writing, then playing until my fingers knew the pain. One afternoon, Maya sat me down. "You need boundaries," she said. "Text them once. Say whatever you need to say. Then stop. Text them." I asked. "Tell them what? That they ruined my life?" "Say how you feel," she said. "Not to get revenge. To free yourself." So I typed, hands trembling. "I know." I saw the messages. "I saw you together. I don't want any explanation. I don't want your apologies. Don't contact me." I didn't press send right away. I stared at the words until the letters blurred. "Don't over-edit," Maya said. "Send what hurts, then walk away." I sent it. The reply came from Emily first. "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Please call me." I didn't answer. Then Ryan. "We never meant for this to happen. I wish you'd understand." I deleted it unread. Daniel texted, "You did it? How are you?" I typed, "Still raw. Playing helps." He sent back a string of emojis and a simple, "Cool, you're not alone." Maya found me on the porch and slid into the chair beside me. "How are you?" I opened the door, I said. "Now it feels like I closed one." She took my hand, squeezing. "Good." I didn't know if good was the right word, but I let it be for that night. I was broken, but the pieces started to rearrange. I couldn't see the new shape yet, but I could feel temperature returning to my hands. The ashes were still there, black and sharp, but smoke stung less. When I finally went to sleep, it wasn't the restless, suffocating sort. It was the kind where you dream of music, half-formed chords, and words that tasted like salt and iron. I woke with a line and wrote it down. "You're doing it," Maya said quietly when I told her the lyric. "You're taking the first step." I nodded, thinking of the way the guitar had fit into my hands, like a promise. Music became the small fire that kept me from going under. I felt a small, dangerous hope. Daniel leaned against the wall of the studio, arms crossed, eyes on me as I tried to play the new riff. My fingers stumbled halfway through. Again, he said. I groaned. You're starting to sound like a coach. Good, he said. You wanted to rebuild, right? That means practice. No shortcuts. I strummed again, sharper this time. The strings burned, but the sound hit harder than yesterday. Maya peeked in, carrying 2 bottles of water. How long has he been torturing you? Hours, I muttered. Daniel grinned. Progress doesn't come cheap. I drank the water and sat back. You know what's strange? I feel stronger when I push myself like this. Like pain means I'm moving forward. That's because it does, Daniel said. Later, Maya sat across from me at dinner. You're different lately. I see it in your eyes. Different how? I asked. Less broken, she said. Still hurting, but sharper. Like you've stopped waiting for them to come back. They're not coming back, I said. Even if they tried, I wouldn't take them. She smiled faintly. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. At school, whispers followed me. A couple of classmates looked away when I passed. I caught Fragment Simile's name, Ryan's voice raised in public. One kid. Jordan leaned close as we left the lecture hall. You didn't hear this from me, but they're already fighting. Over stupid things. She's jealous. He's defensive. It's messy. I felt a flicker of satisfaction. Thanks, I said. You're handling this better than I thought, Jordan said. I'm not handling them at all, I said. That's the point. That night Daniel texted me, small show downtown, you in? I hesitated, then replied, yeah, let's go. The venue was small, crowded with cheap lights and louder voices. Daniel introduced me to his friend Lena, who worked sound. She wore a red hoodie and had the kind of smile that cut through noise. You're the guitarist? She asked, trying to be. I said. She laughed. Everyone's trying. That's half the fun. We talked between sets. She asked about music, about life, not once about Emily or Ryan. The absence of their names was a relief. Later, outside under flickering street lamps, Daniel nudged me. You liked talking to her. She's easy to talk to, I admitted. Good sign, he said. I'm not looking for anything, I said quickly. No one said you were, he replied. Just don't close doors that might open on their own. Maya noticed the change too. You're smiling more, she said one evening. Who's responsible? No one, I said. Then, after a pause, maybe Lena a little. Maya smirked. She's good for you? She doesn't treat me like I'm broken, I said. That helps. Then don't overthink it, Maya said. Rumors about Emily and Ryan kept trickling in. People whispered that she accused him of still thinking about me. That he accused her of manipulation. Daniel mentioned it one night while tuning his guitar. Word is they're falling apart. Jealousy. Shouting matches. You heard? I heard, I said. You tempted to step in? He asked. No, I said. Let them burn each other. I don't need to light the fire. Lena asked me once during a quiet walk home from rehearsal, do you still miss her? I thought carefully. I missed the version of her I thought I knew. But that version doesn't exist anymore. That's honest, she said. It's all I've got, I said. She smiled gently. Honesty is enough. Weeks passed, and my routine became sharper school. Practice, workouts with Daniel, dinners with Maya. Late-night conversations with Lena. My body felt stronger. My music cleaner. One evening, Maya sat with me on the porch. Do you realize what's happening? She asked. What? You've stopped waiting for their approval. You're building without them. I leaned back, staring at the dark sky. That's the revenge, isn't it? Not screaming, not plotting. Just living better without them. Maya nodded. Exactly. They lose you. That's the power shift. I ran into Ryan once by accident near the library. He looked tired, shadows under his eyes. Hey, he said awkwardly. Hey, I replied. Can we talk? He asked. No, I said simply, stepping past him. His hand twitched like he wanted to grab my shoulder, but he didn't. I walked away, pulse steady, not shaking this time. That night, I told Daniel. Cold, he said. Necessary, I replied. Proud of you, he said, clapping my back. A few days later, Emily texted, "Can we meet?" Please, I stared at it for a long time. Then I typed back, "No, stop contacting me." She replied with nothing. Silence. It felt like closure. Lena sat with me after rehearsal. Both of us on the curb outside the garage. "You're lighter," she said. "Like you've dropped something heavy." "I guess I have," I said. "For the first time, I don't need them." "Not at all," she nudged me. "Then maybe it's time to need yourself more." I smiled. "Maybe it is." When I got home, Maya was waiting in the kitchen. "How was practice?" She asked. "Good," I said. "Better than good." She studied my face. "You really are changing," "Yeah," I admitted. "I'm finally living without ashes." And for the first time, I actually believed it. I heard about the first fight from Jordan. They were screaming outside the cafe, he told me after class. Emily walked off. Ryan just stood there, red as hell. I only shrugged. "Not my problem? You don't care?" he asked. "I cared once," I said. "Now, I just watch." Maya cornered me that night. "Word spreads fast," she said. "They're not doing well." "I know," I replied. "You're calm about it." "What else should I be?" I asked. "Their storm isn't mine anymore." A week later, Ryan found me near the gym. "Hey," he said, breathless. "We need to talk." I looked at him, unmoved. "About what?" "About everything," he said. "I messed up." "Yeah," I replied. "You did." "I never meant to hurt you," he said. "Stop." I cut him off. "You meant to choose her?" That was enough. He winced. "I'm losing her too. That's not my problem," I said. "You were my brother," he whispered. "And you chose to break that," I said. "So live with it." I walked away before he could answer. Later, Daniel asked. He tried again. "Yeah," I said. "What'd you do?" "Nothing." "I don't need to fight him." Silence is louder. Daniel grinned. "That's the spirit." Emily's attempt came through text. "Can we meet?" "I need to explain." I typed back. "No. Explanations don't rebuild what you burned." Minutes later, she called. I let it ring. Maya saw me set the phone down. "That must have felt good." "It felt final," I said. At rehearsal, Lena asked, "Do they still bother you?" "Less and less," I admitted. "Because they're falling?" She asked. "Because I'm rising," I said. She smiled. "That's better." Rumors piled up. Jordan again. Ryan's jealous. Says Emily still thinks of you. He's paranoid. I only raised an eyebrow. He should be. "You really don't care anymore, do you?" "I care about me now," I said. Ryan tried one last time after class. He blocked my path. "I just want forgiveness," he said. "You want relief?" I corrected. "Forgiveness is different." His face twisted. "You've changed." "Good," I said. "I was tired of being naive." He lowered his head. "I lost both of you." "You lost yourself first," I replied. Then I walked past. Emily sent another message a few days later. "I regret it. You were better for me." "I see that now," I showed Maya. "You gonna answer?" she asked. "No," I said. "She doesn't deserve my words anymore." Maya smiled softly. "That's strength." Daniel clapped my shoulder after we finished a new track. "You sound alive, man. Like you finally mean every note." "I do," I said. "You think you'd have gotten here without all that pain?" he asked. I shook my head. "But I wouldn't trade this clarity for going back." At a small gig, Lena leaned toward me after my set. "You owned that stage." "Thanks," I said. "You looked untouchable," she added. "Maybe I finally am," I said. Another rumor floated my way and shouting at Emily in the middle of a party. Emily leaving in tears. People looked at me for a reaction. I just said they made their choices. One night, Ryan called. I let it go to voicemail. His voice cracked through the speaker later. "I don't know who I am without you." I don't know how to fix this. I deleted it without saving, Maya asked. Don't you want to hear him out just once? No, I said. Closure isn't given. It's taken. And I've already taken mine. Emily cornered me once outside class. Her eyes were red. Please, she said. Just 5 minutes. I stood firm. You had years. You chose him. Time's up. Tears slid down her cheeks. I made a mistake. We all do, I said. But not all of us get second chances, she whispered. I still love you. I shook my head. You love the memory of who I was. That person is gone. Then I walked away, her sobs fading behind me. Daniel found me later. You okay? Yeah, I said. It hurt less than I thought, because you're stronger, he said. Because I finally believe I don't need them, I replied. Maya said it best one evening as we sat on the porch. You know what the real revenge is? She asked. What? You re-free. They're trapped in their guilt and fights, and you're out here building a life. I nodded slowly. Then I'll take that revenge. Lena texted me late at night. Proud of you. You're not carrying their weight anymore, I replied. Yeah, I'm finally carrying mine. By the time the semester ended. The whispers about Emily and Ryan weren't about romance anymore. They were about disaster. People said they barely spoke, that Ryan looked hollow, that Emily cried in bathrooms, and me. I was on stage, guitar in hand, surrounded by people who clapped for the person I was becoming. The silence I'd chosen was louder than any scream. Their downfall wasn't my doing. It was their own. My rise was mine. I was leaving the rehearsal hall when I saw them, Emily and Ryan, standing under the yellow streetlight like ghosts waiting for judgment. Ryan spoke first. We need to talk. I stopped, but didn't step closer. Talk, then Emily's voice cracked. I regret everything. Leaving you, choosing him. I regret it all. I folded my arms. Regret isn't the same as love. You knew what you were doing. She took a step toward me. I thought I wanted something different. I thought Ryan understood me. But he was chasing you, not me. Ryan's jaw tightened. That's not fair. It's true, she snapped. Then she turned back to me. He was always jealous of you. I looked at Ryan. Jealous? His eyes dropped. Yeah, always. You had the attention, the trust, the talent. I felt like the sidekick. You were my best friend, I said quietly. If you felt small, you could have told me. Instead, you betrayed me. Ryan's voice shook. I didn't know how else to win. You didn't win anything, I said. Emily reached for my hand. Please, I know I can't undo it, but can't we start again? I pulled back. Start again? After you tore me apart? Her eyes filled. I was stupid. I thought you'd always be waiting. I was, I admitted. Until I wasn't anymore? Ryan groaned. So that's it? You just walk away? After everything we shared? I met his gaze. You walked away first. I just kept walking. Later, Maya asked, so they finally came clean. Yeah, I said, and I listened. I replied. That's all? You didn't forgive them? She asked. No, I said. Not because I hate them. Because I don't need them anymore. Maya smiled softly. That's stronger than forgiveness. Daniel sat across from me in the studio. You good? I am, I said. For the first time, I really am. He tapped his guitar. So what's next? More songs? More everything, I said. He grinned. That's the answer I wanted. One evening, Lena walked with me through the park. Leaves crunched under our shoes. You look lighter, she said. I am, I admitted. You saw them, didn't you? Yeah, they told me the truth. And, she asked gently. I outgrew them, I said. She nodded. Good. Some people are lessons, not destinations. I smiled at her. And some people are anchors when everything else drifts. Her cheeks flushed. Glad I could be that. Ryan texted me once more. I'll always regret what I did. I'm sorry. I deleted it. Emily tried to. I'll never stop loving you. I blocked her. Maya saw me set my phone down. No second thoughts? None, I said. I didn't lose them. They lost me. The night of our first proper gig, Daniel looked at me backstage. Nervous? A little, I admitted. Good, he said. Means you care? Maya squeezed my shoulder. We're proud of you. Lena smiled from the crowd. The lights went up. The sound roared. And for the first time, I felt whole. Not because of revenge. Not because of their downfall. But because I had risen after the set. Maya hugged me tight. See? You're more than what they did to you. Daniel grinned. Told you, Lena. Touched my hand lightly. You're not broken anymore. I looked at all of them, my sister. My friend, maybe something more with her, and I knew the truth. Betrayal didn't end me. It fueled me, and as I walked out into the night, I whispered the words that felt like victory. I didn't lose them. They lost me.